It can be all too easy to rush out the door without bothering to pack any spares or tools or nothing whatsoever should you have the odd mechanical, leading to, sadly, the walk of shame home. It's happened to me a few times before, so today I put together a list of bits and bobs for you that are essential for when you go out on a ride that can either go in your backpack, bum bag or pockets. So here they are. Firstly then, punctures are sadly still a part of the game of mountain biking. They happen, well, far too often than I care to remember. So if you are running a tubeless system, having something that's hidden in this little pouch is absolutely key. It's a tubeless tyre plug. Now what it essentially is this little spiky jobber here pushes these rubber strips through the hole that's in the tyre. What that does is it actually plugs it up and then the sealant will seal around that, hopefully stopping any more air from escaping. If you've put too big a hole or slash in your tyre that one of these just won't fix it, it's too big to be plugged up, then you need that fail-safe. Yes, one of these, the trusty inner tube. Obviously make sure it's the right size for your bike, that's always useful. But one of these will work wonders as that backup get out of jail free card. Like I said, if that hole is really big in your tyre, then you're gonna need to patch it up with something, but we'll get to that a little bit later. One of these is a little bulky to go in your pocket, obviously, so if you do have a bum bag, that's great, or you could strap it to your frame for super ease of carrying. Next up on my list of every ride essentials is one of these, the trusty multi-tool. I'm sure we all kind of know you should take one with you wherever they go. They're essentially a get out of jail free card for mountain bikers. When it comes to choosing a multi-tool, you want to get one that's fairly comprehensive. A couple of essentials to have on it are things like a chain breaker, and buried away on this one somewhere is, oh, there we have it, ta-da! A tyre lever. These couple of items are crucial for getting you out of some proper sticky situations. Other standard parts that I would look for on a multi-tool are your usuals, your 3 through to 6mm Allen key, your T25, and possibly even a little screwdriver as well, just for tweaking those mechs potentially and nipping up things like stems, linkage bolts, you name it, there's not much that you can't do without one. There is not much you can't fix with these two things, zippy ties and duct tape. Just ask our man Doddy over on Tech, he flipping loves these two things. And there's good reason to it, there's so many applications to this. You can literally fix anything with a zip tie. So you can fix anything from your brake levers, broken shoes, like your shoelace, you could even fix your saddle back on its rails. With duct tape, well, it comes back to that ripped tyre scenario. You could patch up the inside of a ripped tyre. So if you have put a big slash in the side of your tyre, bit of duct tape on the inside, when you put a tube in, it's gonna stop the tube from bulging out. Rips in clothing and coats. I mean, bloomin' heck, if you got a real chatterbox or a friend, you could fix him up too with that. Get rid of him, job done. Yep, honestly, having these in your everyday essential kit when you go for a spin is well worth it. When it comes to inflating tyres, you might think that the smaller, more compact CO2 canisters with the adapter on the end would be the way to go. Now, whilst they are really, really good, they are only good for one use, of course. And the problem with CO2 is that sometimes it doesn't play well with some sealants inside your tyre, which is why the micro pump can be really, really useful. Obviously, you can inflate something over and over again, and they can attach onto your bike really, really easily or straight into your bum bag. A lot of them will have mounts to screw to the bottle cage directly, so it can just tuck down there on the frame, nice and neat out the way. My final essential that you need to take with you then, apart from a good bit of water, you should always take water with you riding, that just makes sense, is a backup energy bar or chocolate bar or snack of some description. Try and take something that's sort of calorie dense, if you like, something that's going to get you out of a tight spot, and it might be for you, or it actually might be your friend. There's nothing worse than bonking out on a ride, real tired, you got no energy, and you're not going to get home. You're stuck there unless you had a bar. Now, a great way of carrying these is obviously in your pockets, in your bum bag, if you can fit it in there, your backpack, you'll get loads of it in there. But on the frame is an actual genius idea. So if your frame can, store it inside, like me, I've got my little backup bar in there, is always really handy. Failing that, if you don't have it, strap it to your frame, much like the inner tube, strap it somewhere tucked out the way. You might get a bit grubby, but it'll be sealed up, so you'll always have it ready to hand. But there you go, that's it from me. Those are some essential things that I will always take with me for a ride. I hope they've helped you. I hope you've learned a few bits that you'll now carry around with you. Maybe you've got a few others you'd like to share with me in the comments down below. If you do, well, let me know. But I'm out of here, I'm going for a spin. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I'll catch you later.